Hi, I'm Healthy Emmie. I'm a nutritionist, a weight loss specialist, and I prefer to keep things simple on my plant-based diet. I also prefer to have great digestion. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some simple recipes that will promote great digestion and gut health. If you're new here, hey, I'm Healthy Emmie. I'm a nutritionist, a weight loss specialist, and the creator of the Slim on Starch program, where you work with me, as well as a mindset coach and a nutrition coach to lose weight on a plant-based diet. I also upload a new video every Wednesday and Saturday, and I also upload bonus lifestyle videos. So if you want to get healthier, then click the subscribe button. Today's recipes are from my Healthy Bowls cookbook. If you like simple recipes and you like a bowl, who doesn't like a bowl? Then make sure to get your own copy of the recipe ebook. It's linked in the description bar. The ebook is split into taste-based bowls where there will be things like the Thanksgiving bowl if you want something that tastes like Thanksgiving, or a Mediterranean bowl. And then there's the benefit bowls, which are geared toward what the benefits are of eating these foods. So there's the glowing skin bowl, or there's the anti-constipation bowl, or the anti-insomnia bowl, or the libido booster bowl. So definitely get your copy of the Healthy Bowls cookbook.
The first recipe from the Healthy Bowls cookbook is the Gut Health Bowl. What a perfect bowl for today's video. I'm going to be showing you exactly how I make it and talk about the benefits of the ingredients that will help with promoting great gut health and great digestion. We're going to be starting off with forbidden black rice. Now, if you don't have forbidden black rice, that's no problem. You can use any type of rice that you have. But the reason why I'm selecting this is because one of the keys to a healthy gut is diversity within the gut microbiome. As Dr. Will B says, we want to aim for 30 different plant foods per week. Dr. Wilby is the author of the book Fiber Fueled. So I have selected black rice, but like I said, if you don't have black rice, use any type that you have. Next, I'm going to be sharing with you a number of different vegetables that we are going to incorporate into this bowl, and you can cook these to your desired cooking method. So if you prefer steaming or boiling or water sauteing, you just want to make sure that you are not using oil when you are cooking these. So I opted to steam these in this video. It's the easiest way to do it. In the book, I do give a number of options for different ways to cook your vegetables, depending on what your preferred flavor profile is. So I will be adding in steamed carrots, green beans, mushrooms, water chestnuts for a nice crunch, and then here is a key ingredient. These are fermented onions. Healthy Dad in his cookbook actually has a fermented onions and cabbage recipe for sauerkraut that he does, but you certainly could simply buy fermented onions at the grocery store. You could get sauerkraut. You just want to get something that is fermented, because the fermented foods contain living bacteria that help add diversity to your gut. And remember, we talked about having good bacteria, having healthy bacteria, and having diverse bacteria in your gut is the key for gut health. I'm also adding in some edamame because the dressing that we're going to be using is going to have some miso, and miso and edamame certainly complement one another. And then with the rice in there and the mushrooms, you have a nice sort of Asian style dish. I'm also going to add some chopped scallions on top because those usually complement an Asian dish well. And I will also say that this is a great opportunity for you to get up that number of plants per week that you're getting in. Herbs and spices and garnish, those all count. So by adding some garnish to your meals, you're improving your gut health. Also on top, I'm adding some sesame seeds because the feel of this dish is an Asian dish. Adding on some sesame seeds as a garnish is another great move. And like I said beforehand, it's a great opportunity to get in some more whole plant foods. For the dressing, we're going to whisk together a half a teaspoon of liquid aminos, 1 teaspoon of tahini, a teaspoon of white miso, a teaspoon of rice vinegar, a teaspoon of maple syrup, a teaspoon of lemon juice, and half a teaspoon of fresh grated ginger. Next up is the Pro Digestion Bowl. Now, in the Healthy Bowls cookbook, there's also an anti-constipation bowl. That one is used for, I really need to get things moving. The Pro Digestion Bowl is, all right, things are moving, let's keep them moving. The Pro Digestion Bowl contains both soluble and insoluble fiber. So soluble fiber is going to help give your stools bulk, whereas insoluble fiber is going to help move things along in the digestive tract. This bowl is great because it contains both, as we will see with the ingredients. We're going to start out with a cup of cooked quinoa. Then I'm going to add in a large sweet potato that I cubed and roasted in the oven without any oil. Now to fill up the rest of the bowl, I'm going to add in some shredded red cabbage, a fourth a cup of fermented onions or sauerkraut, speaking to what I spoke to before, some raw radishes for some crunch, a carrot that has been peeled into ribbons, just because it looks pretty, baby kale, and then I'm going to add in a half a cup of cooked lentils. The lentils do have both soluble and insoluble fiber, which are going to help with what I spoke about earlier. I'm also adding on some hemp hearts because hemp hearts are also packed with soluble and insoluble fiber, which is going to help move things along. As we spoke to, the fermented onions and sauerkraut contain probiotics, which are living, good gut bacteria. And then the rest of the vegetables in the dish contain prebiotics. Prebiotics are what the probiotics, the living bacteria, eat. So we have to put good bacteria in our gut, but we have to feed it too, which is why eating vegetables is so important. Also going to add in some lemon wedges and some microgreens to help with adding in just some more whole plant foods. And then freshly cracked pepper. Not only does this help with digestion, but it also helps with assimilation of the nutrients of what you're eating. So when you add pepper to your meals, you better absorb the nutrients from the other foods that you're eating. For the dressing, we are going to combine a tablespoon of tahini, 1.5 teaspoons of lemon juice, a tablespoon of water, a bit of minced garlic, a little bit of turmeric, a little bit of fresh grated ginger, and 1/4 teaspoon of maple syrup.
If you made it to this point of the video, comment tummy love because your tummy is going to love these bowls. I can't wait to see the other creations that you make from the recipe book, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I love you, honeys, and I'll see you in my next one.